We've removed the old gasket and scraped the residue off, wiped everything down and cleaned everything out. We had to remove the dowel pins out of the old pump and we put them back in here. We've already got the new gasket up here. And we're going to put the new pump in here. Yeah, a little awkward. It fits in behind the pulley and right there like so. There you can see it's hitting the dowel pins. So we're going to help it out a little bit. Doesn't take much. If it takes much, something's not lined up right. So now we start with finding the holes that need the long bolts. These on this engine, they're all the same. Some of them they aren't. And once we get the long ones in the right place, the rest are no-brainers. There it is. So those were the tough ones. The rest of them, I'm just going to put them in, tighten them up, and then we'll come back and put the belt on. So we have installed and tightened all the water pump bolts. This one behind the pulley, we had to use an open end wrench on it instead of a socket or ratchet. Once the water pump was installed, we put the pulley on and tightened the pulley bolts. You can actually twist those off pretty easy, so you want to be sure not to twist them off. Then we wanted to tension the belt properly like that. And my little cheat here, because that alternator is really hard to get to, we just came back up here and we reached in here and we bumped it till we had it the belt tension where we wanted it. I skipped the usually required step of loosening the bottom bolt because I was able to move it easily. Now we're going to tighten it up. Got it. The alternator belt tension is still 3/8 to 1/2 inch, so that's right. And that is the end of actually replacing the water pump. Now it's simply putting the shield back in place here. So it had to go over here, and we have to work this fuel fill out back up through it. There it is. That's how it looks when you're getting it right. That's a little tricky to get 2 layers of shields lined up there. But that's the step. There's 2 bolts up here, 1 bolt down here. We tighten the throttle linkage, connect the light harness, and we fill it with antifreeze up in the retention tank. Once that's completely full and has the air will bubble up and you've topped it off, then you start it, you run it till the temperature gauge comes up to operating temperature, and shut it down and you refill it, because once the thermostat opens up it might have some more air come out. So it's important to top it off after it's been warmed up. Once the water's topped off, you're done. You're ready to go run it. Thanks for watching.